What's up, family? More SNAP benefits are being stolen. It is happening widespread across the country at a rapid pace. What is the United States and the USDA going to do about this increase in theft? Well, so far they are offering to replace your benefits if notified within a certain time period of the actual theft. Today we want to go ahead and visit the latest state being targeted for their EBT benefits and what you should do. We also want to talk about the potential government shutdown that is around the corner if Congress is unable to avoid it. But before we get started, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel as well as hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Let's go ahead and start with the video. Starting off, we did get a little bit of information yesterday from one of the world's largest credit rating firms, Moody's, in which they ended up downgrading the U.S. fiscal outlook, saying that the U.S. debt is in danger of a downgrade by Moody's as the shutdown looms around the corner. Yes, the credit rating firm cited risk to the U.S. fiscal outlook, namely higher interest rates as well as the high inflation, saying that without an effective fiscal policy measures to reduce government spending or to increase revenues, there is a huge problem. Me personally, I am just still shocked that the United States is still sitting with a AAA rating right now, which is very shocking, if you will, when you look at the news and you look at how the United States is doing in regards to the money situation. So many people are failing right now. So many people are struggling right now. So many people are moving into the poverty level. So anyways, guys, it is just very shocking that we are still holding on to the AAA rating, whatever that means. But anyways, guys, in regards to the SNAP benefits, we all know about them. We all need them. Some of us do. But anyways, guys, were you a victim to SNAP benefits theft? Well, apparently there has been a new target. Those individuals that live in Tennessee have been targeted for having their EBT benefits completely stolen off their EBT cards, saying that Tennessee residents who had their SNAP benefits stolen by EBT card skimming or cloning can now apply for reimbursement from the state beginning on Monday. That was this past Monday, guys. Anyways, as you can see right here, that they're saying that help is on the way for Tennesseans whose SNAP benefits were stolen, according to the officials. And now the good news is that they have announced a new process for you to be able to request your replacement of your SNAP benefits or even your D-SNAP benefits, which is also known as disaster SNAP benefits for those individuals that were affected by any types of disasters such as hurricanes, tornadoes, things of that sort. But anyways, the Tennessee Department of Human Services announced that the department will begin accepting requests for replacement of the SNAP and disaster SNAP benefits stolen from households impacted by EBT card skimming, cloning, and similar fraud between the time frames of October the 1st of 2022 and September the 30th of next year. Shockingly enough. But anyways, the review period opened this past Monday on November the 6th and will close next year at the end of September. So anyways, guys, they will be accepting and processing households replacement requests within the next few weeks or so. So if you have been a victim to EBT skimming or cloning or stolen EBT benefits, you are in luck. They are now being approved that they can actually replace those benefits for you, but you have to go through the process, fill out an application and things of that sort. But you can always go to the department's website, Tennessee Department of Human Services, to get more information, or you can go to your SNAP website that is used for applying for the benefits as well. Hope that information was helpful to you. In addition to that, we also just received some follow-up information from the state of Georgia, in which they just received their approval to also replace their stolen SNAP benefits as well. Food stamp recipients in Georgia who have been victims of fraud will soon get their stolen benefits restored now that the state has received approval from the U.S. government to replace the benefits. In an announcement last month, the Georgia Department of Human Services said it received federal approval to replace electronic stolen food stamp benefits for recipients who are victims of card skimming and card cloning and other similar type of fraud activities. Anyways, that is some huge news. EBT fraud cost taxpayers up to $4.7 billion a year, according to the U.S. Government Accountability Office, which they are calling this a criminal epidemic, as if we need another one. But anyways, that is some good news for Tennessee and Georgia. We will probably continue to see more states getting the federal approval to replace their SNAP benefits, as well, as it appears that these particular fraudsters continue to go to state by state by state, targeting these individuals, stealing their money, EBT benefits. It is just horrible, guys. They're already struggling as it is, and now you have to worry about these thieves, these criminals out there. They are just stealing what you needed just to put food on your table that particular night for you and your family. So anyways, guys, hopefully this doesn't continue. Hopefully we can figure out some way to secure everyone's EBT cards, or if you live in the state of Texas, their Lone Star cards. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on. In addition to that, we have some information in regards to the government is facing another government shutdown. Yes, right now, the U.S. House Republicans are searching for a stopgap solution to prevent the shutdown? Say it ain't so, guys. Anyway, Republicans who control the U.S. House of Representatives showed no sign on this past Tuesday of figuring out a way around the government funding plan to keep the federal agencies open just 10 days before Congress faces its next shutdown deadline. Republican lawmakers who hold a slim 221 to 212 House majority met behind closed doors to debate options on how to structure a stopgap measure known as continuing resolution that would temporarily fund the government after current funding expires on November the 17th. And guys, today we are already at November the 11th, so less than 6 days away. So this is definitely important, but they're saying in a statement that everybody's got a little bit of different position in regards to the government shutdown. They have different opinions as well, and right now we're trying to figure it out, according to them, saying that we certainly want to avoid a government shutdown. It's a dangerous time around the world right now. We recognize that. We'll be revealing what our plan is in the short term. Anyways, I don't know how short they are referring to, but like I said, this is less than 6 days away. What are lawmakers going to do? This is their job that they are supposed to be doing every single day. And here we are. Every single time that a government shutdown looms around the corner, Congress, lawmakers on Capitol Hill continue to wait until the last minute, the last few hours, to go ahead and figure out a short-term deal and put it on the table and pass it while everyone else creates high blood pressure. Why can't they do a better job of this, guys? Do you know? What do you think about this, guys? Comment down below and let me know your frustration in regards to this. I mean, this just puts extra pressure on the Americans, which we can actually avoid this type of pressure, you know? We couldn't avoid the pandemic, but we can avoid the pressure from having to face a government shutdown within a few hours before it actually happens, especially as the U.S. troops are overseas right now fighting for our safety. Thank you for you guys, our veterans out there. We really appreciate you keeping us safe in this country. In addition to the government shutdown, right here it says that this past Friday, yesterday, House Republicans are still trying to figure out a plan. The deadline to pass it is next Friday. Newly elected Speaker Mike Johnson has yet to reveal his plan on how the House will work to avert a government shutdown that would take effect in about 1 week unless Congress acts much sooner, which we know that probably won't happen. But Mike Johnson has said multiple times that his funding plan will be available soon. How soon is the question, but members are still in the dark right now. They still don't know what Mike Johnson is going to initiate. A proposal could likely emerge Friday or even Saturday. Well, we've already passed the Friday deadline, so here we are on Saturday. Will we receive something today? I would only assume that that is probably a no. If I was to go ahead and put a little bit of money on it, I would suspect that we will probably receive or hear something by next Wednesday, which is basically 72 hours before the government shutdown. But yes, House Republican leaders have indicated that they plan to set a vote as early as next Tuesday on their funding bill. The Senate would then have to take it up for a vote before next Friday night to avert a government shutdown. The easiest option to avoid a shutdown next week is to pass another. We are talking about another. We have gone through this multiple times, guys. Another short-term funding bill, also known as continuing resolution. God, when are they going to make a permanent resolution versus a temporary resolution? But anyways, that is what they're doing, guys. We can't change that. Obviously, we can just figure it out when we go to the voting booths when that time arises. So Republicans are weighing multiple options in the House. One particular option is a straightforward stopgap bill at the current spending levels to be dated as a bipartisan support bill. Another, a stopgap bill with added sweeteners likely related to the border security. And then a more complicated idea to extend funding for government agencies in two separate batches, which is called a laddered approach. Let's just get something, guys. Wouldn't you agree? Comment down below if you agree with me on this one. But anyways, guys, a new elected House Speaker, he doesn't have a plan as of yet. So like I said, he probably have something closer to the middle of next week. And yes, guys, they are still trying to figure it out. And now just to add a little bit extra to the table, after Moody's credit warning, which they just alerted us on Friday, that is causing more stress for the American people. Downgrading the U.S. could lower the dollar. It could lower our money. It could do a whole lot of things. It could affect all of us individuals out there, especially with a government shutdown affecting our military, sending over aid to Ukraine, Israel. Things are just continuing to get worse. We are due for a turnaround, for a U-turn, for things to be a little bit better. We have seen the worst times of our lives since the pandemic started in early parts of 2020. Here we are closer to the end of 2023. We are ready for a turnaround. Are you guys ready for a turnaround? We are needing a little bit of brighter sun for the future. Hopefully we will get that in 2024. But in the meantime, guys, keep your fingers crossed. Continue to send prayers up because we all know that we could use a little bit of prayer right now in regards to the situation around the world. Anyways, that's all I have for you today, and I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, that's all we have for you today, but feel free to check out some of the items down below in the description. There are a couple of opportunities for you to earn some free money or some free cash, such as signing up for the Amazon Prime membership, where you can receive 30 days for free, which is a great time as Black Friday is around the corner, as well as it is almost the season for Christmas shopping. But anyways, there are other opportunities down below, so be sure to check those out. Anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.